Hello everyone, this is your maths teacher. My name is Miss Ria. You can call me Ria Miss. Okay, so student, as you have reached to 8th standard now. Okay, 7th standard you were enjoying a lot with online classes. This time also we will have online classes. Okay, so in your online classes I am telling you that you can enjoy very good maths with me as I am your maths teacher. Okay, we will be able to interact also sometimes, and what happen is any doubt anywhere or within my teaching anytime you can contact me students. I will be there available for you all, because 8th standard is called the base of 9th and 10th. So students, base whatever it is there, it must always be clear. So to make it clear I am here. Okay student, so this time your maths subject, that is your maths subject, will have two teachers. Okay, me myself Miss Ria, and sir will be there. Okay, he will be giving you his introduction, don't worry about that. But me, I will be teaching you on maths 1. Okay students, so maths 1 is a little type of algebra. Okay, don't you, I know you do not know this type of words, but still I'm telling you. So maths 1, you can call me maths 1 Ria Miss. Okay, now what, my introduction part is done. What I will do is I will take to introduction of maths. Okay, so this time you will be having your textbook, which will look like this students. This is your 8th standard textbook of maths. Okay, just see it once. A very good maths we will be able to learn from this. Okay, now what I will do is I will show you the index page. Okay, so student, see this is your index page. Okay, this is your index page. I hope everyone are having your textbook till now. Okay, as we are starting the lectures, I want everyone to have your textbook with me, because maths के लिए, to study maths always textbook is needed. टेक्स्ट बुक से सम देख के हम सॉल्व करते हैं, राइट? सो लाइक दैट वे your textbook is very needed for your, so buy your textbook for maths, okay, as soon as it is possible for you. And today I will take you to the journey from your 7th standard to your 8th standard. See students, don't worry and don't get scared that now I'm in 8th standard, I have to study and how it will be. Student, teachers are here, they are there to help you out. Okay, so what you have to do is nothing but just understand what teacher teaches in the class, okay, and solve it by your own self. Now students, first of all, maths is based on solving, practicing sums. Okay, in your maths, more you solve, more you practice the sums, it will be easier for you all, because when you will do yourself the sums, you will understand that which step you are not getting, which step you are getting very good, in a very good way, and what all answers you are getting always matches with the correct answers. So student, like this, some steps are there that you will be understanding once you solve by yourself. Okay, now students, I am taking you to the index page. As I shown you the index page, now I want everyone to remove your textbook. Okay, so students, your index page, in your index page, your first lesson is rational and irrational numbers. So students, rational and irrational number is not a new topic for you all. You had it in your 7th standard. Now you will be having a doubt that why teacher is saying that this is not a new topic. I can see here that rational and irrational number, this is a new topic. But students, do you all remember in your 7th standard you had a topic called as operationals on rational numbers? Okay, that was also a rational number topic, right? What you did, operated the rational numbers. How? Multiplied it, divided it, added it, subtracted it. So you know how to solve the rational number. So why it is new to you all? It is not new. It has come from a very basic, from 7th standard itself. So rational and irrational numbers, this is topic you had in your 7th standard, that is operational on rational numbers. Now in 8th standard what we will do is, we will go one step ahead. That is seeing how rational numbers are solved and what all things they carry with them. And also one more topic, that is irrational numbers. Now irrational numbers are not rational numbers. They are different. So teacher will teach you all, don't worry. Then the second lesson, whichever it is there, parallel lines and transversal lines. Student, do you all remember in your 7th standard you had a lesson called as angle and pairs of angles? Yes? So in that you know what is a parallel line, what is a transversal line. You have studied in your 7th standard. So this is not a new topic to you. But the thing is that here the topic is highlighted known as parallel lines and transversal lines. Means students, in your this lesson they will only focus on what are the parallel lines, what are all their properties, okay, how their properties and their sums are solved. Then transversal lines, okay. So like this way you will have this topic. Now coming on to the indices, that is the third serial number, indices and cube root. So student, this is also not new topic to you all, because in 7th standard you had a lesson called as indices. Students, in 7th standard you have a lesson called as indices. So you all know what are the indices, okay. So indices and cube root, this is the topic to you all in 8th standard, okay. So students, next topic we will take, okay, that is altitudes and medians of a triangle. So students, you all know what is a triangle, okay. You all you will be able to know what is altitude and medians of a triangle. So see students, don't see the topics and get scared that what this topic's name looks like, I will not be able to understand. Don't get scared, it is already there from your 7th standard itself. So see how I am linking it, so that you may understand that yes, in 7th standard I have studied this. So in 8th standard I will be able to study. Why not students? So see, the next topic, that is the 5th serial number, I will tell you, it is the expansion formulae. Now even this topic was there in your 7th standard, the topic known as expansion of square, algebraic expression, expansion of squares. You have studied there this topic. So here nothing is there, expansion of formulae, just a higher sums and all you have to solve in this topic. So you all already know the basic. See students how the lessons are getting linked. Then elsewhere 6th serial number, I am talking about 6th number, there is a factorization of algebraic expression. So student, even this topic you had in your previous year, that is algebraic expressions. This topic you had, and in 8th standard factorization of algebraic expression. So what has changed? Only the word factorization, right? Don't worry, teacher will tell you. Now you all know what are algebraic expression as you have studied in your 7th standard. So students, just factorization of those expressions teacher will teach you, don't worry. Okay, now the 7th lesson is the topic known as variation. Okay, this topic is little new to you all, but don't worry, teacher will make it easy to you. Okay, the 8th serial number is quadrilateral construction and types. So students, in this lesson, in the previous year, you have done geometric construction lesson. There was a lesson called as geometric construction. So quadrilateral construction and types, this 8th serial number lesson in your 8th standard index, okay, this is not new to you all. You have studied geometric construction last year. This will also be the same, but a little higher level students. As you also know that you have reached from 7th to 8th standard. So now why not portion will reach from one step higher? It will reach, right? And you will develop it accordingly. So students, the last I am talking about the 9th one, that is discount and commission. So students, these were our part 1 topics. Okay, these were our part 1 topics. Now why teacher has told you the part 1 topics? Because in the index, see students, in the index, okay, just see properly. In the index, part 1 is written and part 2 is written. So students, part 1 is nothing but the portion till your semester exam. Part 2 is the portion till your final exam. So now what you have to do is, don't worry by seeing just all index page and see how many lessons are there. Don't worry students. See that part 1 we will be studying till semester. So part by part we will study. Okay, each and every lesson teacher will teach you. One part of it teacher will teach you. So why you are scared? You don't need to worry. Just what you have to do is sit, understand it properly and learn what teacher teaches you all. Now what I will do is, students, I will tell you how the pattern is there for our online studies. Okay, now students, in your 7th standard, how the pattern was there? You have to go in your WhatsApp group, then in a link comes, teacher sends the link, you have to click on the link and just observe the lesson, right? Similarly, in your 8th standard, this pattern is followed. So what is new then? New is just that you have reached to a higher class. So what you have to do now? You have to study. Okay, teacher will teach you on the online class. She will send you link. But teacher expects you all to open the link and see it. If student does not see this, then what teacher has to do then? What she can do if you do not take interest? So what you have to do is, when teacher will send the video, okay, I will be solving each and every sums. I will send you the video. Okay, each and every practice set, each and every question will be solved, and some questions teacher will give homework. So why teacher is giving homework? So that you practice. So I want everyone to do your homework and send me for checking. Okay, and what else I have to tell you is, in online studies, what I will do, I will send you the link on your WhatsApp group. Okay, then what you have to do is click on the link, observe the lecture properly. Okay, then what I will do is send you the photos of the notes. Okay, so that you can write it in a proper pattern in your notebook given to you all. So student, I hope you have understood what teacher is telling you. So students, now what we will do is, I will take you to some basic parts of your studies. So this is the first lesson, that is rational and irrational number. I will tell you some basic idea about it. Just pay attention students. Okay, fine. So always students, I always recommend you that always write the date in your notebook, so that sometimes what happen, you get confused that what this topic is taught on which date and all. Okay, then you confuse others also. So what you have to do is, always a good habit you must develop, that is writing a date whenever teacher start each day lessons and all. Okay, so now what I will do is, I will be teaching you some basics. Whatever I am teaching this now, okay, you can write in your rub book. Okay, but you have to write properly, so that whenever teacher tell you that what I have teach in your basic, that time you can see it and verify it. So what you have to do is, write somewhere this whatever I am giving. So this is basics that I am telling you today. A little basic about the lessons. Okay, first lesson is your rational and irrational number. Now students, what you can do is, write like this. First, rational and irrational numbers. So students, in your 7th standard, Okay, in your 7th standard already you know what is natural number, what are whole numbers, what are integers, and what are rational numbers. But once again I will tell you, students, don't worry. So first of all, we will see what are natural numbers. So first, we will see what are natural numbers. Okay, so students, natural numbers always starts from 1. They always starts from 1. Remember this thing. So natural numbers, they start from 1. And so on. Okay, so these are the natural numbers. Now what we will see is what are the whole numbers. We will see what are whole numbers. So whole number, teacher is giving you one trick how to remember whole number. Look in the spelling of the whole number. See, whole, W-H-O-L-E. This O is there. In the whole number, this O is there. So whole number always starts from 0. So that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So how you will remember the word whole? Whole, O and 0. So it always starts with a 0. So now you will not be forgetting what are whole numbers. You will quickly say, teacher, it starts from 0. Now what we will see is the third, that is your integers. Third one is your integers. Okay, so integers, what are they? They are the negative as well as positive numbers including zeros. So how they will look like? They will look like 0, 1, 2, 3, so on, minus 1, minus 2 and so on. So any number, okay, you can go from here. Now the last one, whatever it is there. Fourth one is rational numbers. Now comes here rational numbers. Fourth one is rational numbers. Okay, so students, fourth one is your rational numbers. How rational number look like? Rational number are always of the form m upon n. Means they can be any numbers. Okay, of the form m upon n. So what I will write is sum of the rational numbers, that is minus 25 upon 3. I can take any number, okay, I can take any number. Then 10 upon minus 7, then minus 4. I can take 0 also. I can take 3, 8, any number I can take, students. So you can see that rational numbers are very good numbers. Yes, because they include the numbers of the form m upon n. So students, I want you all to observe it properly. Note down somewhere so that I can rub the board. Okay, and move further ahead. Okay. Okay students, so now I consider that you must have written down this. Okay, now what I will do is move ahead with some basic part. So students, next time when I will start with this lesson, okay, this basic part is clear for you all. So it will be good like that way. So yes, I will rub the board now. Okay. Then what I will tell you is rational number. Now the main thing comes here is the rational number. Rational number. Now they say in the textbook, I want everyone to observe page number 1 of your textbook. In your textbook, rational numbers, the numbers of the form m upon n are called rational numbers. Here m and n are integers, but n is not 0. What does this mean, students? Rational numbers are of the form m upon n, and they are saying that n is not 0. Means what? N is not 0. Students, if I consider that n is 0, okay, if n is 0, could denominator be 0 anytime? The answer you will get is not defined, because denominator can't be 0. Okay, numerator, what about numerator? It is m, denominator is n. They tell us that n is not equal to 0, means the denominator is not equal to 0. Never take the number n to be 0. Okay, do not take the denominator 0 anytime. So this way they have told the rational numbers definition. Okay students, so they say that we have also seen that there are infinite rational number between any two. There are infinite rational numbers between any two rational numbers. So they say that between any two rational numbers, there are infinite rational numbers. Why they say that? Because I told you that rational number is very easy. Any number can be rational number of the form m upon n. Okay, so they say like this. So student, now I hope you have understood a basic idea of this lesson. Okay, so next time when we will start this lesson, that is the rational and irrational numbers. Okay, I want that all will be thorough with this idea. Okay, all will be knowing what are rational and irrational numbers, a basic, at least a basic idea, and I will solve and show you students. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we will meet in our next lecture. Okay, till then what I want you all to do is write, make a proper notebook for your maths. Yes, then what you do, just observe the index page. Then what you do, just one by one turn the pages, learn some basic that is given in the textbook. Just read it. I don't want that you all to learn without me, but read it, okay, and observe it properly. Okay, next time teacher will start with your actual lesson. So student, I hope you know my name till now, Miss Ria. You can call me Miss Ria. And now what I will do is take your permission, so that now I will say you bye. Okay students, so take care. Today's lesson lecture is done. Okay, next time when we meet, we will be starting with the portion, students. Till then, take care. Okay, start studying at least. Okay, bye students.